Welcome to Albertville High School, and it's day of the finals here for the Marshall County Junior High Tournament. And our first game will be 7th grade girls between the Boaz Pirates and the Douglas Eagles, as Douglas will be in the Road Reds, Boaz in the home white, along with Mike Harden. This is Greg Glasscock, and Mike, we got a full day of basketball today.
Well, it does, and good to be back covering the middle school finals, something we've done several years now, Greg, and I always look forward to this day.
Yeah, this day is always a lot of fun.
Our future high school stars are out here today.
That's exactly right. The future of the JVs and the varsities are right here today, as we'll have for you 7th grade girls. Then we'll jump into 7th grade boys, and then we'll get into the 8th grade for girls and wrap up the day with 8th grade boys.
Well, and of course for the middle schools, this is their state tournament. This is as far as you go, and you play all year to get to this point.
As we go along here, I will give the starters for each team. They just go straight to the tip-off. Let's see, we have a whistle, and not really sure what that was about. Boaz to inbound. There's a shot no good by Molly Brock. Rebound Douglas. And here come the Eagles from our left to our right. That shot is blocked. Nice block there by number 23, Embry Rogers. Back comes Boaz. We're just underway. And it's saved. There's a three up. No good. Rebound Douglas.
Still looking for our first basket of the day.
Right. There's a nice steal there by number 11, Molly Vinsky. Shot no good. Follow no good. And we're still looking for that first basket. Looking real quick here as I have time. The Boaz starters, number 1, Molly Brock. Number 3, Judson Greer. Number 11, Molly Vinsky. Number 12, Addison Bolin. And number 23, Embry Rogers. For the Douglas Eagles, number 1, Avery Beck. Number 2, Peyton Payne. Number 4, Bailey Lusk. Number 14, Arlie Kate Mitchell. And number 22, Bella Baker. The coaches for Boaz is Will Brock, and for Douglas is LeBron Lusk. Four minutes to go here in the first. We're still looking for our first basket. Once again, this is 7th grade girls finals. Shot no good. Rebound Boaz. Boaz is the higher seed, is in their home jerseys and be the home team on the scoreboard. There's a three-pointer by Brock, and it's good. I think we have our first bucket of the game, and it's a three by Boaz's Molly Brock. And it's 3-0. That pass is intercepted. Back come the Pirates, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Brock goes to the hole and draws a contact and is fouled. We have our first foul of the game. Two-shot foul. And it looks like it's on number 2, Peyton Payne. That's her first and first team foul. And the free throw is good.
Greg, you mentioned Boaz being the number 1 seed, and looking down the brackets for today, every game other than this one is the number 1 seed versus the number 2. They won all the way through, and Douglas actually came in as the number 3 seed.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at, is that three's off the mark, as Boaz is the 1 seed, and the way they got here is they defeated the 5 seed DAR. Meanwhile, Douglas defeated, as a 3 seed, they defeated the 2 seed Arab. So that's how we've got our 1 versus 3 this morning, as Douglas upset Arab. And that'll go out of bounds to Boaz. After this, we'll have 7th grade boys. As Mike mentioned, it'll be a 1-against-2. It'll be Guntersville against Douglas. Actually, other than this game, Guntersville is in every game today, and that's because they don't have a 7th grade girls team.
You know, you and I discussed it the other day at Guntersville. They don't have a 7th grade girls team, and they don't have a JV girls basketball team at high school.
Which to me, I would think would make things very interesting when you get to the higher levels. There's a runner, no good. Nice rebound put up, though, no good by Judson Greer, out of bounds, and that will go over to Douglas with 2:23 to go in the first quarter. Still 4-0. Boaz on top. And I'm sure these young ladies, too, might have a few jitters this morning to get out, I would think. Big game.
Yes, it is. And there's that.
There we go. That's a 3-pointer on the right wing by number 11 into the game, and that's Ava Williams. And just like that, Douglas is right back in it at 4-3. There's a 3 put up by the Pirates, no good. Offensive rebound, though. Another shot up, rolls around. Well, it did everything but fall, and then it did fall. That's number 12, Addison Boland.
Shooter's touch.
That's it.
The soft touch.
6-3. Minute and a half left in the first. There's a shot up, off the mark, no good by Bella Baker. Rebound Pirates. It looks like Boaz is going to slow it down just a bit here as we're nearing the 1-minute mark in the first quarter. Pass inside is intercepted by Bailey Lusk. And here come the Eagles. Near steal there. 3 up off the board, no good. Rebound Boaz. Near steal there in the backcourt.
I would say
turnover.
I would say points are going to be at a premium this morning.
That's the way it started, hadn't it?
But now both teams they're not afraid to put up the 3.
No, they're firing it up. We've got our first timeout. It's a full timeout, and we'll take it with them. Boaz leads it in the early going, 6-3. This is Marshall County Junior High Tournament Finals action on Horizon Sports.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service in Albertville has been the best place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. The Wilkes family takes pride in carrying on a tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose people you can trust. At Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Pliers.
Pliers.
Phone. Care can be distracting.
Phone.
That's why our new Whirlpool Smart Range lets you care smarter with control from anywhere. So life doesn't revolve around your range.
Give me that Phillips screwdriver, would you, kiddo?
Every day, care. Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
You walk in the door, it's a hometown atmosphere, just a great place to purchase a vehicle.
We're going to do what we say we're going to do.
I've been a customer for over 8 years and I love it.
The customer can relax and feel like that there's no pressure.
We've had a very good experience.
I will come back here to buy whatever cars that we are going to buy in the future.
We don't try to steer you in a different direction.
For us, we don't need to go anywhere else.
We want everyone that walk in that feel like they're at home, that they're part of our family. Because at Sand Mountain Toyota, we are more than a dealership.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Out of the timeout. Douglas with the ball. Down 6-3. 40 seconds to go in the first. There's a three on the way, no good, by number 2, Peyton Payne. And on the rebound, we're going to have a tie-up, alternating possession. It will stay on this end with the Douglas Lady Eagles. Avery Beck to inbound. Gets it into number 11, Ava Williams. Shot no good. Back come the Pirates.
Nice block.
Yeah, real nice block out of bounds by number 22, Bella Baker, and it'll stay with Boaz with 21.6 on the clock. And, Mike, we've been stuck on 6-3 for a little bit now.
All 3 pointers.
And we got a travel there on number 23, Embry Rogers. So Douglas with the ball as Coach Luss calls out a play from the Douglas bench. 10 seconds to go. Wide open from the right corner. Shot is short by Ava Williams. Ball is loose. And with a second left, out of bounds to Boaz. So 1.3 is all that's on the clock. Nice job there by rolling it up near midcourt. But the buzzer sounds before the shot, and that'll do it. So we're at the end of one quarter here in the 7th grade girls finals with a score Boaz 6 and Douglas 3. We'll be back with second quarter action. This is Marshall County Junior High finals action on Horizon Sports.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for bullfrog spas and swim spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. First Baptist Church of Guntersville is another proud supporter of Guntersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Back to action here at Albertville High School as we start second quarter, 7th grade girls finals in the Marshall County Junior High Tournament. Boaz with the ball and right now leading 6-3. There's a shot underneath, no good by Rogers. Tough offensive rebound there by number 3, Greer, and she is fouled. And the foul is on. Let's see. Of course, the officials signal the other side from us. I think that foul might have been on 22 for Douglas, as the first free throw is no good. One more free throw coming for number 3, Judson Greer for the Lady Pirates. And it's up and good. First point for Greer. And it's 7-3 Boaz. Douglas quickly gets it up the court. Layup no good. Tough offensive rebound. That doesn't fall either. And a third offensive rebound. So tough offensive rebounding by the Lady Eagles.
I'm going to say on the floor, so they'll inbounds under their basket.
Yep. So Douglas still with the ball. Near steal there. There's a three from the left corner and nothing but net. That's number 1, Avery Beck. And just like that, we've got ourselves a 1-point game at 7-6. There's a three, no good by Brock. Out of bounds to Douglas. So 5:08 to go in the first half. And we've got ourselves a 1-point game here in the 7th grade girls finals.
Greg, I would say we're running about 50-50 on 3-point shots versus 2-point attempts.
Yeah, we might actually be having more 3 than 2s. It's real close as these ladies are not scared to fire it up right now. There's a turnover to Boaz.
Well, and as a matter of fact, all of our baskets, other than the free throw, have been 3s.
Yeah, we've had a couple free throws made. There's a travel.
Little hop there, good call.
Yep, turnover to Douglas. So Douglas right here trying to get their first lead of the game. They're down 7-6. And there's another turnover. And we've got a trap here in the backcourt. And Coach Brock's going to call a quick timeout to save the possession. It'll be a 30-second timeout, and we'll take it with them. 4:33 to go in the half. Boaz leads at 7-6. This is Marshall County Junior High Tournament Finals on Horizon Sports.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Gunnersville.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Action out of the Boaz timeout. There's a three fired up, no good by number 12, Bolin. Rebound Douglas. So the Lady Eagles still trying to get their first lead of the game. Good pressure put on by number 1, Molly Brock, near steal. Good ball handling by Mitchell for Douglas. And we're going to have a jump, alternating possession. It'll stay down here with Douglas. So Douglas to inbound in front of the Boaz bench. Down by 1. Coming in for the Lady Pirates will be number 11, Molly Vinsky. Steal on the inbound. Nice play there by the Lady Pirates, and here they come, and it's stolen right back. Well, I'm getting winded just watching these ladies go back and forth. It's a frantic pace. There's a three, no good. Rebound Boaz. And we go back and forth. Now the Lady Eagles have it. Still 7-6, and we have a travel. I think right now the coaches, Mike, are just wanting their players to settle down and calm down this frantic pace a little bit and get into their offense.
It's been a little bit like a ping pong ball the last few minutes.
It has. Boaz with the ball. We've been on 7-6 now for a while. Looks like Boaz is a little bit more patient running their offense now. There's a steal by number 3 for Douglas, Katie Cox. And we have 3 minutes to go in the half. And steps. So another turnover to Boaz. So Boaz with the ball, still nursing this 1-point lead, and we have a travel on the other end. So we go right back to Douglas. Number 14, Mitchell, brings it across midcourt. And a steal there by Molly Brock. Brock looks for help. Hands it off there to number 23, Embry Rogers, and it's fumbled out of bounds. So turnover to Douglas.
I thought we may have.
I thought we were going to break our little barrier here.
Yeah. Still no 2-point baskets.
.225 to go. There's a nice entry pass, and there's a bucket by number 4, Bailey Lusk, her first basket. And this is the first lead of the game by the Lady Eagles of Douglas at 8-7. So now let's see how Boaz responds by being down for the first time today. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Boaz. After this game, we will have 7th grade boys finals action before we move to the 8th graders. 4 games altogether for you here on Horizon Sports this morning and afternoon.
Warm me up for next week's varsity tournament all week long.
Yeah, we'll talk about that too, as there is a shooter fouled on a 3. The foul's on number 2 for Douglas Peyton Payne. And going to the line to shoot 3 will be Molly Vinsky. Yeah, actually, there's some games today. It's, well, I guess it's at Asbury, isn't it, Mike, to start off the big tournament, I guess you could say?
Yes, of course, Asbury's the host for this year, and they always start the Saturday before the tournament with initial games for 9th grade boys, JV girls, and JV boys.
And varsity gets going Monday.
First varsity games are Monday, and we'll have actually 4 games on Monday and 4 games on Tuesday.
You'll be a busy fella next week.
That I will.
And then we will have the finals next Saturday of 9th grade boys and JV girls and boys.
Yes, we'll cover that ourselves, which I'll be there for all Saturday. But, of course, we work with the Power 107.5 crew on their radio broadcast. They'll be there all week long.
Yep, and they'll have the finals of the varsity action after we sign off with our 3 games next Saturday. So here's a steal. Layup is good. That's number 1, Molly Brock, and she's actually leading the way with 6 points, 6 of the 9 And with 1.5 to go here in the first half, it's 9-8 Boaz. So a lot of basketball between today and all next week. There's a three up and good, nothing but net, number 11, Ava Williams, and she actually has 2 threes for the Lady Eagles. And now we're heating up just a little bit here before half.
Well, it's only 11-9, but we've had.
I still call this heating up, though.
Well, at least a half dozen lead changes.
Yeah. It's been a very competitive, close game, that's for sure. Ball's loose, and here comes Douglas. Mitchell layup, good. Orly Kate Mitchell with her first basket. And it's the largest lead by either team, I do believe, at 4. 13-9, there's a runner no good by Boaz, out of bounds to Douglas with 41.8 to go. So Douglas has found a little bit of mojo here lately, and they've got the ball and a 4-point lead.
You hear the crowd getting into it in the background now that, like I say, the scoring is picking up, and we're almost halftime, 36 seconds to go.
Yeah, I think everybody's waking up now on the court and in the crowd since we had this scoring barrage. And we're going to have tie-up, alternating possession. It will go to Boaz. 29 seconds left. And at halftime, we'll take a break and hear from our loyal sponsors, then be back with second half action here at Albertville High School. There's a shot put up. Oh, boy, and Coach Les didn't like that. That was like a bailout there. That was kind of one of those desperation threes. He's like, hey, did my player even touch her? But as I've said before on some varsity broadcasts, you can argue all you want with the officials, and you're usually not going to win. So going to the line to shoot 3 will be number 11, Molly Vinsky, and she just shot 3 a minute ago and actually missed all 3, but she got that one. Has 2 more on the way. And misses the second. 13-10 with 17 seconds left. And she misses 2 of 3, so she's 1 of 6. And back comes the Eagles, still with a 3-point lead. That one's thrown out of bounds. So Boaz has 10 seconds to get up a shot to possibly even tie this game going into the half with a 3.
That was one Coach Lusk would probably like to have seen them pull out, but they get another shot here at it.
I was going to say, they get the turnover, so now they've got 3.3 on the clock, so they're going to have to hurry here to get one off. Mitchell into the front court, going to have to fire it up, and the old baseball throw. Boy, that one's spun around the rim and almost went in by Eva Williams. But we're at halftime here at Albertville High School in the junior high 7th grade girls finals with Douglas. After trailing most of the first half, they go to the locker room with a 13-10 lead over the Boaz Pirates, which is the 1 seed. Now we'll hear from our loyal sponsors and be back with second half action. This is the Marshall County Junior High Tournament Finals action on Horizon Sports.
RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools academics and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And for a limited time, you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Looking for a lawn care service to add a fresh look to your home or business? Shelton Lawn Service can take your property to the next level with an emphasis on quality and affordability. Whether you're looking to maintain your current yard or ready to refresh your design, the Shelton Lawn Service professionals can handle the job. They love to help clients create the landscape of their dreams and rediscover the beauty of being outdoors. For a free estimate, give Brandon Shelton a call today at 256-293-8255 8816. As the Electric Board of Gunnersville, we want you to know that we are your partner in the community, providing reliable electricity and exceptional customer service. We're committed to helping our community succeed as it continues to grow. The Electric Board of Gunnersville strives for excellence and takes pride in everything we do. No street light is too small or substation too big for us not to do the job well. And we hope our commitment, character, and integrity shine through every time you meet us as we empower our community to be the best it can be. First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Back here at Albertville High School as we start second half action. 7th grade girls finals between Douglas and Boaz. Douglas with a 13-10 lead as now they go from our right to our left to begin the second half. Looking at Douglas, the leading scorers, Ava Williams with 6, Avery Beck had 3, Bailey Lusk 2, and Arlie Kate Mitchell with 2. Nice feed inside, and we'll call a foul. That'll be on number 3, Judson Greer for Boaz. Looking at the Pirates in that first half, Molly Brock had 6 to lead the way, Addison Bolin with 2, Judson Greer with 1, and Molly Vinsky with 1. There's a shot, rolls around, does not fall for Bella Baker. And we have a tie-up, and it will go to Boaz, which is now going from our left to our right. Boaz actually led most of the first half, and Douglas went on a little bit of a flurry to take the lead. And that's where we stand now at 13-10. We're going to charge or a block. We're going to have a block there on Douglas's number 1. That's Avery Beck. So Boaz to inbound. There's a 3 by Brock, no good. Rebound Douglas. And it'll be knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Douglas. Coming into this game, Boaz was the 1 seed, Douglas the 3 seed. So Douglas looking at pulling off the upset this morning and winning the county tournament as a 3 seed as they knocked off 2 seed Arab to get here. There's a near steal. We're going to have another foul called. Looks like we are. Number 1, Brock. So here in the first minute of this second half, we've had a little bit of a foul fest to begin with. 3 fouls called within the first minute. Now we have a 5-second call on the inbound. So a turnover to Boaz. Still looking for our first points of the second half. It's 13-10.
Well, the first half started off a little slow until we hit a flurry, so it may be yet to come here for the second half.
Still waiting on the flurry. And that ball's knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Lady Pirates. Dembski with the ball, gets it to Brock. Brock will fire up a 3, no good. Offensive rebound, though, by number 22, Lily Smith. Kicks it back out. Another 3 attempt is no good. Once again, these ladies are not scared to fire it up from long range. Here comes Douglas. Near travel there. The Boaz contingent below us want to travel. Shot no good. Rebound Boaz. And we continue to go back and forth here. Well, there's a nice pass up ahead. The layup is missed by number 3, Greer. And here comes Douglas. And we continue to go back and forth. For a little while, they were calling a foul on every touch, and now they're letting them body each other. And there's a foul called. That'll be on Douglas. Looks like it'll be on number 22, Bella Baker. So Boaz to inbound. 3:56 to go in the third. We're still at where we were at halftime, which is 13-10. There's a shot, rolls around but does not fall for Greer. And we got a travel in the backcourt on Douglas.
A little extra step there.
And it looks like we're going to have a timeout called. So with 3:50 to go in the third, we have a timeout on the floor. And we're at where we were at halftime. Douglas leads at 13-10. This is Marshall County Junior High Tournament Finals action on Horizon Sports.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
Supreme Courts is your ultimate local indoor facility for competition youth sports, training, and recreation activities. Home to Impact Basketball and Volleyball. Give Jonathan Hyde a call at 256-527-1051.
Shelton Body Shop, Highway 79 South in Gunnersville is the place to go when you need auto body repair of any type. Jeff Shelton will be happy to give you a free estimate. And remember, it's not your insurance company's decision. You have a choice about which body shop you'd like to use for your repair work. Shelton Body Shop is on Highway 79 South. Call 256-582-8869. Shelton Body Shop, serving North Alabama's auto repair and refinishing needs for 51 years. A business built on faith and Christian values.
Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you Community Channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's Community Channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of Community Channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
Back out of the timeout. Boaz with the ball. Well, that's a nice, boy, that did everything but fall. Man, so did that. Boy, you couldn't ask for better opportunities there for the Lady Pirates.
So close.
Yep, but yet so far.
Yep.
But we do have a foul, and it'll be on number 2 for Douglas. Peyton Payne, and if I'm correct, I'm showing that's actually her 3rd foul. She'll go out, and in will be number 14, Arlie Kate Mitchell. Boy, right now, both teams have had some great opportunities right there under the basket, and it's just not falling. And what have we have there, Mike?
I'm not sure.
So it looks like looks like we've got a technical of some type. I don't know.
Well, I
don't think it was called on the bench, was it?
Evidently it was. I didn't see him put the tee up, but I turned around and he was patting down, and I guess what he was telling was coach sit down. So
as Boaz misses both technical free throws, so we're still at 13-10 for whatever that was. It was some type of technical, and things are getting a little heated in the old gym here in 7th grade girls action in the second half.
Well, both teams are having trouble getting the ball to fall, and that creates a little frustration. And
for everybody, including the coaches.
Yes.
So let's see. We got another turnover, so we played almost half of this third quarter, still looking for our first points.
Well, and, in this low-scoring game.
And, hey, as soon as I say we're looking for our first points, we got a 3 by Molly Vinsky.
Well, I was about to say that the next points was going to make a big difference in this low-scoring game.
Well,
points are, once again, at a premium.
Well, one thing I can say about this game, Mike, even though it hadn't been a lot of scoring, it's been very tight.
Yes.
Nobody's led by more than about 4 points. And we're going to have a push on Douglas. And that'll be on number 11, Ava Williams. So Boaz ball in a tie game. You know what would be fitting in a game like this? Overtime. Wouldn't it?
And very probable.
The way things are going right now, it wouldn't surprise me as tight as this is. There's a three off the top of the backboard, no good. Rebound Douglas, and we have a travel on the backcourt on the Lady Eagles. So Boaz with the ball. Nice feed underneath the basket and the foul. Judson Greer with her first bucket. She's got 3 points. And that foul is on, the officials are on the other side from us. I'm not real sure who that foul was on. It might have been on number 4. So Greer goes to the line, and she completes the 3-point play, and she has 4 on the morning. And just like that, we go from 13 to 10. Douglas to 16 to 13 Boaz with 2 3-point plays there.
Yeah, quick 6-point swing.
Yeah. So we were wondering if we were going to see any more points this morning, and we get 6 quick ones, and hey, we're getting 9 quick ones. As here's another flurry, as that's number 1, Avery Beck with her second 3, and we're knotted at 16. .201 to go in the third. And everybody's thinking that should be a shooting foul, but it is not. Now I think the officials are going to talk about it. Well, it is a 7th team foul, though.
So it's
so regardless, it should be a 1-1.
Yes.
Yep. 7th team foul on Douglas. So going to the line to shoot a 1-1 will be number 1, Molly Brock. And free throws no good. Turnover as it did not hit the rim. And right now, Douglas has the ball. We're tied up. Both teams with a lot of golden opportunities here in the third quarter. And hey, the scoring though has picked up as there's another 3 by Ava Williams. She has 9. And that should be a charge, and it is. It's number 1, Molly Brock. And now do we have a technical?
I don't think so.
Yes, we do, Mike. Boys heating up. We got a couple tees. That tee is on Molly Brock. And her dad is the head coach of Boaz. I know him well, Bo Brock, and I don't think he is real happy with what's going on right now. So it was a technical. So, hey, 2 tees in 7th grade girls finals.
Well, like I say, you play all year to get to this point.
Yeah, this is not for all the marbles.
If you've been involved with these 7th grade girls all year long, this is it.
This is it. And Bailey Lusk hits one of the 2 technicals. So that gives Douglas the ball and a 3-point lead at 19-16 with 1:40 to go in the third. So we've had a little bit of everything here in this third quarter so far.
Well, Greg, I think the officials have set a precedent for the day.
For the whole day.
We're not putting up with it.
That's exactly right. We're not putting up with any of your stuff. Player, coach. I actually saw one of the officials looking up here at somebody in the stands, gave him the evil eye that must have yelled something. So who knows, we might see somebody thrown out of here before this day's over with, the way this morning has started. They have set the precedence that they're in control of the ball game. And you really need to do that because on any level, once the officials lose control, then you've got yourself you could have yourself a real melee on your hands. There's a 3, no good by Beck. And on the rebound, alternating possession, it will stay down on this end with the Lady Eagles of Douglas. 1:02 to go in the third, 19-16. Douglas with the lead and the ball. There's a quick three put up, no good by Eva Williams. She's the leading scorer for the Lady Eagles. And here at midcourt, we have a foul, and it'll be on number 4, Bailey Lusk. And we're going back to the line as the 8th team foul, so shooting a 1-and-1 will be number 11, Molly Vinsky for the Lady Pirates.
And, Greg, I'd say, this game has been officiated like you know better and you can do better, and we're going to call it that way.
Well, they're kind of calling it in a way like a varsity game,
Yeah,
which they should, because
yes.
they know, even though they're younger players, they know the sport, they know the rules, the coaches. These coaches have been around a long time, so, hey, we're going to treat you like the big boys and girls. 30 seconds to go. Douglas clinging to this 3-point lead. 3, no good. Strong offensive rebound. Block, another offensive rebound. Nice board work by number 4, Bailey Lusk. And she is fouled. And the foul is going to be on number 3, Judson Greer. So Lusk will go to the line and shoot 2 with 20 seconds left. First one is in and out, no good. We were at 13-10 at the half. Now we're at 19-16. So Douglas has outscored Boaz 6-6. All knotted up here in the third. And both free throws are missed. So here come the Lady Pirates. 15 seconds left. Near turnover there. Number 12, Addison Bowen, gets it off to Vinsky, to Bowen. Bowen a 3 off the mark. Rebound, Ava Williams. And we're going to have a tie-up. We are going to have a tie-up, and it'll stay down here. It'll go back to Boaz. There's only 1 second on the clock. So it's going to have to be pretty much a catch and shoot here for the Lady Pirates before the horn sounds to end the third quarter. And that's exactly what they do. It's short, and we're at the end of 3, so we got 1 quarter left to determine the 7th grade girls Marshall County champion. And we had a 3-point game at the half, and we got a 3-point game now, 19-16. Douglas leads it by 3. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. This is Marshall County Junior High Tournament Finals action on Horizon Sports.
With gas prices and inflation at an all-time high, Alexander Ford understands it's tough out there. We do not want to be just some dealership, we want to be your dealership. For all your sales, parts, and service needs, we believe we can save you money. We have new inventory on the way, a fully stocked parts department, and an award-winning service department.
Alexander Ford has been family owned and operated for over 50 years in Boaz. We want to be a part of your family.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
True community banking. Those 3 words speak volumes about what you can expect at People's Independent Bank. They mean a higher level of personal service, a banking relationship upon which to rely, value in a full array of accounts and financial services, local loan decisions, and active corporate citizenship. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank in Boaz, Scottsboro, Oaks Bluff, Douglas, Steele, Gurley, Fife, Powell, and Sylvania. Visit PIBonline.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.
Twilight Monument in Boaz is your hometown dealer, and they'll be there for you when you need them, just as they've done for hundreds of families over the past 37 years. You can depend on Jerry and Maxine Battles at Twilight Monument Company.
Fourth quarter action here at Albertville High School to crown a 7th grade girls champion. And Douglas with the ball and a 3-point lead at 19-16. And there's a turnover. Back comes Boaz. I don't think we've had a larger than a 4-point lead this whole game. That three-pointer is short by number 4, Cherish Jones, into the game.
That was an NBA three.
That was way beyond the line. And we're going to have a foul there on the Lady Pirates. And going to the line to shoot 2 will be number 11, Ava Williams, leading the way for Douglas this morning with 9 points. And her first one is nothing but net. She's a good little shooter. She's got good touch on her shot. And she's the first player in double figures. She has 10.
And that's a big free throw.
That's huge. Yeah, it gets
well, that puts it in a two-possession game.
Yeah. And we hadn't had that, but I think once the whole morning. And her second one is no good. And it hits the top of the backboard, and it'll go to Boaz. But yeah, that's right, Mike. It is a 2-possession game, 20-16. So if you're Boaz, you don't necessarily need to fire up a 3 every time you come down the court. But hey, that's kind of the way the game's gone for both sides.
Well, and I think it's the way both teams play defense.
Yes.
I think it's let's get a shot up before we turn it over.
Yep. There's a 3 on the way, no good. Rebound Douglas and Ava Williams. Here come the Lady Eagles. She'll put one up, no good, it's short. And we go the other way. And I think we're going to have a foul on the play.
I don't think we have anyone in foul trouble, do we?
No, but you know, some of the fouls I haven't recorded because from our vantage point, I can't tell the officials' hand signals. So some of them I'm getting and some of them I'm not. But no, I don't think. Now that is the 9th team foul. So Boaz is still shooting a 1-and-1. I don't think we have anybody over, say, 3 fouls. And the free throw is no good. Rebound Douglas. And we have an injury on the court as number 4, Cherish Jones, went down hard. I think her head might have actually hit the floor.
I think that
slipped, maybe.
Yeah, her feet slipped out.
Sat from under, it looked like, yeah. So while they're attending to her on the court, we'll take a quick timeout and be right back here on Horizon Sports.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas is your home for custom pool design and construction, along with service, sales, and repair. They're also your authorized dealer for Bullfrog Spas and Swim Spas. For your new construction or redesign of your existing personalized outdoor space, visit our large showroom, located at the top of the mountain in Guntersville. Call Lake Guntersville Pool and Spas at 256-582-4050. Shane Vandegrift and the Lake Guntersville Real Estate Team are proud supporters of the Guntersville City Schools and Wildcat Athletics. They encourage you to get out and support your local sports. If you're thinking of buying or selling a home, the best call you can make is Lake Guntersville Real Estate at 256-582-0112. Visit their informative website, shanev.com. They're your source for real estate in the Lake Guntersville area. They'll support you through the entire process, just like they support the Wildcat. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. First Baptist Church of Gunnersville is another proud supporter of Gunnersville High School. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the seasons.
All right, back to action out of the timeout. Looks like that young lady is going to be okay. So Douglas right back, shot partially blocked, and looks like we have a tie-up and getting a little feisty down here, alternating possession. It will go to Boaz. 4:27 to go. 20-16. Still a two-possession game. Shot put up, no good. Offensive rebound, though, to Boaz. And a little floater, boy.
Went
Boaz
way down and came out.
Boy, they've had several of those in this second half. They would have the lead, actually, if it wasn't for those. And we have a travel there at the baseline. Turnover to Boaz. Yeah, Boaz had some tough luck. The iron's been unkind here in the second half for the Lady Pirates.
You know, the next basket is really going to be big.
Oh, yeah,
whichever
either
way
way
it goes.
Yeah, because if Douglas scores, you're looking at the largest lead of the game at 6. And tie up alternating possession, it will go right back over to Douglas with 3:46 to play in the game. Next up, we'll have 7th grade boys championship action. And that'll be between the number 1 seed Gunnersville and number 2 seed Douglas. So the Douglas contingent, I'm sure, will stick around for that one, as they are also in the 7th grade boys final. Feeding it inside there to number 4, Lusk. And boy, that does everything but fall, and then she gets a foul on the rebound. So both ends here, the iron has been unkind on the layups. And that had been a huge basket for Douglas. Now it's a 2-shot foul, as that's the 10th team foul for Douglas. So going to the line for Boaz will be number 23, Embry Rogers, looking to get in the scoring column this morning. And her first free throw is off the mark. One more on the way. Substitution. Back in will be number 1, Molly Brock for Boaz. So one more free throw here in a 20-16 game. And it's banked in, but we have a lane violation. So, boy, what could have been a huge point there, Mike, is wiped off the board on the lane violation.
Evidently, she had her toe on the line.
Yep.
I didn't see.
I didn't see somebody actually cross from the side. So 3:20 to go, and Douglas still hanging on by 4 here. Douglas to inbound right across from us, right at midcourt in front of the scorer's table. For a feed inside, turnover. There's a big 3 for Boaz, a little bit too long. Nice rebound there by Douglas. And here come the Lady Eagles on a run out. There's a 3 by Mitchell, a little bit too strong. Nice save there by Beck, but it goes to Boaz. There's a 3 short. Rebound Douglas, and Arlie Kate Mitchell with a rebound. Here come the Lady Eagles, 2:25 to play. Shot partially blocked, no foul, and we go the other way. Boaz still down by 4 as we're nearing the 2-minute mark. 3, no good. Offensive rebound, though, by the Lady Pirates. And they'll reset. Brock, a three, no good. That'd have been big for the Lady Pirates.
Can't get it to fall right now.
And Coach Lusk will call a timeout with 1:56 to go. Timeout. Douglas leads at 20-16. We'll be right back. This is Marshall County Junior High Tournament final action on Horizon Sports.
With your Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet, your busy life just got a lot less complicated. The Citizens Bank and Trust digital wallet is compatible with Apple, Google, and Samsung Pay, and is available right now on your mobile device. Citizens Bank and Trust. Small bank, big difference.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Steve and Marilyn Murphy invite you to visit Harrelson Drugs. In addition to being your trusted healthcare resource, Harrelson carries a great selection of gifts and collectibles. You'll find aisles of the most popular names and brands suitable for any occasion. They're also your source for customized invitations and printing. You'll always find an all-occasion card to say exactly what you feel. Harrelson's also carries convenience groceries from the shelf and from the cooler. Harrelson Drugs on the corner of Obrig and Patterson in Gunnersville.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Back to action out of the Douglas timeout. The seconds are getting precious right now as we're under 2 minutes to go. Douglas with the ball and a 4-point lead as they come into this game as the 3 seed. Trying to pull the upset in our first game of 4 today. We'll have 7th grade boys action next.
And there's our nice job spreading the floor, looking for the open shot. Will not fall. So Boaz with another opportunity.
Can't say they hadn't had opportunities here. Here they come back, little floater.
And there it is.
That's good. Molly Brock with 8 leading the way for Boaz. She's Coach Will Brock's daughter. They also have a son that plays for the Boaz varsity boys team. And right back, Douglas responds as Boaz gets it to within 2, the basket and the foul. Boy, that's big.
This could put it to, well, it's already a 4-trip position.
Yep. So this could make a 5-point game, which I think would be the largest lead of the day by either team. So that was number 2, Peyton Payne for Douglas. And she converts, and that's actually her first 3 points of the game. And we have our largest lead with 1:10 to go at 23-18. Brock's shot was partially blocked. Back comes Douglas, and a foul in the backcourt on Boaz. And the foul will be on number 1, Brock. And I think that is her 5th. It is. So she fouls out, leading the way for Boaz with 8 points. So Douglas, I don't want to say they could salt it away, Mike, but a couple free throws here would be huge with a 5-point lead.
Absolutely.
First one, boy, she looks good from the free throw line. Nothing but net there, Peyton Payne. As she just made one a second ago to convert a 3-point play and just makes the first of 2 here. And boy, she didn't even draw iron on either one of those. She has 5, and all 5 here in like the last 30 seconds.
And suddenly it's a 7-point lead.
Yep, largest lead of the game either way, and we're under the 1-minute mark. So Boaz now is going to have to really just fire up here. They don't have a lot of time to mess around here, down by 7. That's what the crowd's yelling. Somebody shoot. But good defense put on by Douglas, but we have a foul on the baseline there.
Yeah, good job by Boaz putting pressure out on the perimeter, and they just never had an open shot.
Yeah. So going to the line to shoot 2 for Boaz will be number 11, Molly Vinsky. Really need these free throws, and she hits the first. And she makes 1 of 2. And it's a 6-point game. (25-19), 37.1 on the clock. So if you're Boaz now, I don't think you have much of a choice to probably foul. But Douglas gets the open layup to number 4, Lusk. That's her 5th point, and it's the largest lead of the game at 8. There's a 3 by Vinsky, nothing but net. She has 8 points, and it's back to 5. .2 on the clock, so Douglas is 12 seconds away from being the 7th grade girls Marshall County champions. You'd think if Boaz doesn't get the steal on the inbound, they'll have to foul quickly. Well, they're not fouling. Little runners up, floats around, no good. Rebound Boaz, 5 seconds to go. And that'll do it. Final score, 27-22, and congratulations to the Douglas Lady Eagles as they are the Marshall County 7th grade girls champions. And Mike, are we actually going to have a presentation that we'll catch? Or
we'll see here for a second if they actually go ahead and do that. I think they will.
All right, well, I'll be totaling up the scoring while we wait to see what comes next.
Well, and I'll give a quick shout out to Albertville High School Athletic Director Matt Lambert and his cooperation in getting all this information to us this week and working with him.
Makes our job easier.
And also Albertville Middle School Principal Lance Kitchens.
So we will have a presentation. Congratulations to the Lady Pirates as runner-up, coached by Will Brock. They had a fine season as the number 1 seed in this tournament.
And the Marshall County 7th grade girls championship trophy is presented to the Douglas Eagles.
And congratulations to Coach LeBron Lusk and the Douglas Lady Eagles winning the 7th grade girls championship. Looking here at a scoring recap for Boaz. Molly Brock and Molly Vinsky, the 2 Mollies, led the way with 8, 4 for Judson Greer and 2 for Addison Boland. For Douglas, they were led by Ava Williams, the only player this morning in double figures with 10, 6 for Avery Beck, 5 each for Peyton Payne and Bailey Lusk, and 2 for Arlie Kate Mitchell. So that'll do it for us for right now. 7th grade girls, Douglas victorious over Boaz, 27-22. After a break from our loyal sponsors, we'll be back with 7th grade boys action between the 1 seed Guntersville Wildcats and the 2 seed Douglas Eagles. So for Mike Harden, this is Greg Glasscock. We'll be back with that 7th grade boys game shortly. This is Marshall County Junior High Tournament Finals action on Horizon Sports.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations. covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from Coach's films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime.
As the city of Guntersville continues to grow and prosper, your Guntersville Water Board keeps pace with their commitment to invest in state-of-the-art facility and technology upgrades as they prepare to provide customers with unsurpassed quality of life for decades to come. Most notably, perhaps, is the extensive renovations to the award-winning Sunset Water Treatment Facility on Willow Beach Road, which supplies safe and reliable drinking water to over 5,500 customers from Sand Mountain to Connors Island. And behind the scenes, multi-million-dollar investments in infrastructure such as water towers, sewer lines, and the recent extensive renovation to the East Lake wastewater plant demonstrate Guntersville Water Board's commitment to meeting the business and residential demands of this growing progressive city. For more information on the Guntersville Water Board, including fast and easy online bill payment, visit their informative website, gvillewater.com.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this Community Channel broadcast.